There was a time when you were once happy, absolutely oblivious to the near future when everything crumbled. That place, as if frozen in time, forever occupies a special corner in your memory. Now, knowing what could happen afterwards and what had happened afterwards, would you still feel the same when you revisit? Would you share the experience with someone? Someone who's going through similar life changes as you have done? And why did we make such drastic change to begin with?
I'd rather this cabin than the city though. Ass and titties, ass, and titties, titties.
Public announcement. As we step into the last month of 2023, a brand new year calls for a brand new calendar. I made a very limited amount of 2024 wall calendar comprised of photos I've taken from each month throughout my travel, which means you'll see both Elta and Coco in each corresponding season. These are exclusively for my Patreon best friends. Become a best friend or upgrade your Patreon tier in December, I'll get one out to you ASAP, along with all the other Patreon perks. I have already mailed out copies for my current best friends, but there's still time for you to join and support the channel. Find out more in the description. When it's time to catch up the road, turns out I'm the only one who needs to pack. We had a great night here, but there are more places I wanted to show my friend.
What makes the sun go to sleep every night, and what's it dreaming of? I wonder.
Being the lead car is still not easy for me. The constant checking back to see if I lost a car in the rearview mirror.
How come the sky sometimes hides behind the clouds? Maybe it's just like me, a little bit scared of heights. Why does the rain always keep on pouring down when it's gray outside? It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder. Ooh, I wonder. How come the trees get undressed when it's cold? And don't they miss the leaves they left behind? Could it be to make the ground shine like gold until winter comes? Until winter comes, until winter comes. It really makes me wonder.
Are you wondering why this place might look familiar? My best friend ditched the city life and moved into a truck camper he built himself. I caught up to him on the road and wanted to share a few good spots I've saved in my memory bank. Now, does this shot ring any bell? What if I show you this from 2 years ago? On the same road, by the same river. It was more so in the summer than fall, so the trees were still lush green. Except there was no one following me. Just my Land Cruiser Alta and myself. Having experienced living on the road alone, I know how this lifestyle shift could make my friend feel. It was by no means an easy choice.
It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder.
Part of me wondered how he's feeling right now, dying to bombard him with questions about this new life. But another part of me sort of just understand. Putting him on the spot probably isn't what he needs right now. So I hope he'd like this place as much as I did, as the bright side of this lifestyle. The river snakes through like a strand of curly hair. After this bit of uphill, we will get a stunning view from the top of the mountain. That bit of uphill got me transmission oil temp on. I guess we'll chill out for a bit. You know what amateur means? I was on 4 high this entire climb and clearly transmission wasn't happy. shifting to 4 for the rest of the climb, and we're soon at the cabin. I see one vehicle here.
I haven't been here for a while. Somehow, I don't remember the road coming up is that jagged. Maybe over the past 2 years, there's been, rain, snow melts and everything that washed the dirt off and exposing some of the rocks makes it a bit more bumpy. Or maybe I just became more pussy. I don't remember the window was that stickered up last time, so I didn't put mine on just so I didn't want to graffiti it. So since it's already fall, let's put mine on. Bubble! Okay, squeezed out. Fire starter paper. Get your sticker, then you can have your spare fire starting paper too. Right now is a bit of what do you call it, backlighting, but once the sun goes down a bit, the sunset is really cool.
Now I've told you Tuan moved out of the city and into his camper, but I never really said why he did it. Without diving into too much detail, it's something along the line of being very depressed in life and just not happy with everything that's going on in life. You see, a cushy 6-figure job in the office is not going to bring you happiness. I watched him struggle in the last few years, switching company, but in similar positions with similar, if not more, pay, and it was still living very miserably. Oh yeah. Where'd your head? And that's when he needed a complete shift. The fact that he told me about all of this, partially because I went through exactly the same thing, walking out of the office and started something completely different, and partially because I can listen with a sympathetic ear and not, accuse, blame, or telling him what he should do, things that I've learned from therapist. I can't tell you how much therapy has helped me, especially after my accident during that period. So this episode's sponsor is one close to my heart. BetterHelp is an online therapy platform that makes finding a therapist, the right therapist for you that is, way easier than before. If something is bothering you and interfering your full happiness, therapy will help you build awareness and change your life for the better. If you live on the road or have a very busy life, or there are very limited options of therapists in your area, finding a good therapist can be really hard. With BetterHelp, it's online, it's remote, and I know some people might be nervous to go out looking for a therapist face-to-face and sitting down telling essentially a stranger all of your life difficulties. So having that screen in between sort of gives you a bit of security, if that helps. If for whatever reason your therapist is not the right one for you, you can always switch for free until you find the right one for you. Especially for my case, it's very specific as a incident trauma. That kind of exposed a whole bunch of childhood things and whatnot, and maybe I'll talk about it one day, but for now, I highly encourage you to give therapy a try if you haven't yet. And I am helping you with 10% off your first month with BetterHelp. Just go to betterhelp.com/overland. And if you do try out therapy, I would love to know your experience. Tell me your story. Email me, why not? I do read all of your comments as well. Hope you are well.
I'm gonna let the sun shine in today. I'm trying to make this darkness go away. I'll paint with colors and I'll sing until my lungs give out. I'm gonna let the sun shine in today. And I will leave my windows open so that I can hear the sound of people talking and the wind blowing in the trees. Oh, I will open up my eyes so I can see the light. Oh, and I'll try to spread my wings so I can fly. Oh, and the darkness starts to fade. Feels like things are gonna go my way. I'm gonna let the sun shine in the day. I'm gonna let the past be filled with smoke. And I will try to fix what has been broken, and take this weight off my shoulders, 'cause I know yesterday ain't coming back. I'm gonna let the past stay in the cold.
The green cable is an AC lead from my Jackery to charge the EcoFlow into one's camper. From battery to battery, from mine to yours. When you're low on energy and I got more to spare, tap in, my friend.
Oh, I will open up my eyes so I can see the light. Oh, and I'll try to spread my wings so I can fly. Oh, and the darkness starts to fade. Feels like things are gonna go my way. I'm gonna let the sun shine in the day. I will open up my eyes so I can see the light. Oh, and I'll try to spread my wings so I can fly. Oh, and the darkness starts to fade. Feels like things are gonna go my way. I'm gonna let the sun shine in the day.
We all have those dark days. Know that the light will come one day if you don't just give up. That said, the ball is still in your court. You are the only one who can help yourself, either by making a change or seeking help. Repeating the same thing that didn't work for you, expecting the result magically be different this time, this is the definition of insanity. And trust me, you don't want to go there.
But I know what you're saying, don't need no explaining. You're making me shake and shiver. You shine in your shoes, but hey, I got news. I ain't falling for all of that glitter this time. As ready as I can be this time. I'll be running free.
Coming back to this place, interestingly, made me realize my own insanity. Like a deja vu, I've seen it, I've experienced it. I was happy. And I know in just short of a few months, I will lose my beloved partner in an accident. That's not so happy anymore, is it? This is the thought loop I kept swirling back into.
I've been afraid to go out in the night just to fall on my deepest desire. How many times did I call it a day, leaving all of my hopes in the fire? This time, as ready as I can be. This time, I'll be running free. 'Cause my heart is rising. I'm taking it step by step. I'm running and running. I'm not slowing down just yet. And this time, as ready as I can be. And this time, I'll be running free.
This was one of my favorite places I've been to without her. Sharing the view with my friend makes it extra special. I don't know what the future brings to each of our recent life changes, but we'll handle it. We always did.
My heart is rising. I'm taking it step by step. I'm running and running. I'm not slowing down just yet.
Kite
Sweater, underwear. Okay.
September 4th, 2022, this person's note. I'd rather this cabin than the city though. Ass and titties, ass, and titties, titties.